an update. No internet yet. When internet happens, we will finish the 9K celebration stream 3 months too late with stream number 9, part 3. I'm not going to do any more of these updates um, until the internet comes back up. But the electricity came on today. The trucks are out here mainly all day. From what my neighbor said, it started with one, then they brought in three more, then they brought in four more because they didn't realize how bad it was out here. Like there's a ton of lines down. Like we were driving over power lines just just to get in and out. So girls are very loud tonight, very loud, but they're happy to be home. Um, it's warm now. It was the warmest day of the past 2 weeks. That's nice. The day we moved back in, but warmth's here. That's what's important. Um, there's still some snow on the edge. I'm going to see about if I can crack it or whatnot and get it down because I do want the adjuster to come back out here. He will not go on the roof if there's any ice, so I got to get rid of that ice pronto. That's my next thing. Today was the warmest day of the week at 62. I knew that corner just wasn't going to melt. It's going to take a while. But if I hack at it, maybe I can get most of it out. I don't know. That's the plan. And then call him back out here so I can get my final adjustment number and they can start working on fixing the house and everything. If you don't know, a tree fell on the house. Two trees fell on the house. So, but right now, no internet right now, none. And that's okay. We just got electricity back. In fact, it's really weird because Comcast, who's our cable provider, said, "You're getting it. You're getting your. We're congratulations. We'll have your line fixed by 4:45." I was thinking, "Dang, that's quick. That's almost 3 hours. That's less than 3 hours from when I got electricity, which was officially 9 days. I've been without electricity, and it didn't come. And of course, they're not getting it to me. And on their website, it's really weird. I've never been checking the Comcast website for how fast I'm going to get hooked up, but I had when I check it, it says uh, as soon as possible. Why can't you just give a date? Now I understand they have to wait for energy to get the electricity hooked up, so it would say as soon as possible. But now that they know the electricity is on, wouldn't they go ahead and set a date? Like tomorrow or Friday, or I don't know. It's so weird, but it just says as soon as possible. And like again, they thought it was going to come on in like 2 3 hours. They're going to do I guess, a reset. But obviously the cable lines went. I say obviously. I mean, but when they check to make sure, hey, can he receive a signal? We'll try, and if we get it, we'll tell him. If not, let's not just say, hey, you're going to have it in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You're going to have electricity. I'm not mad at them. I just think that's kind of weird where they just promised me electricity in under 3 hours after I got my lights on, and then haven't responded since. And if you go on their website, it just says as soon as possible. Well, yeah, as soon as possible, but give me a date, a time. They don't do that. Again, I don't mind. It may be tomorrow, maybe the next day. I do hope it's at least Thursday, so I can. I want to get a more civilized age out. It may not come out. It may not come out because I obviously have to get my uh, ducks in a row for that. So, but if it comes out tomorrow, then I'll have that. We'll do a 9K celebration stream. Part 3 will be the final part of that. Been trying to get these streams. It's my fault. Just been so busy. I got a lot of videos I got to record tonight when the kids go to bed. I hope they go to bed. I've been sleeping on a hardwood floor for the past couple of days. My parents had electricity before anyone else, so we were all of us were staying there. And while there, my nephews got to sleep on the couch. Well, they got electricity Saturday, but they stayed Saturday night just so the house could warm up. And you can ask any questions, it's fine. But they left, and I forgot about it. So last night, I was sleeping on the floor. There's like a little pallet mat that's about this thick. So I've been in pain most nights because I can't sleep on a hardwood floor anymore. Who knew at my age? So anyway, I am just dying. I am just dying. Moving over, flipping around, flipping on my back and stuff. Um, what would my message be to the world? Chill. Take a break, take a breather. Everyone gets upset at things too easily. So take a breath. Take a breath. There you go. But anyway, so it's about 3:40. I can't sleep. I'm doing terrible. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. And then I just remembered my nephews are gone. My nephews are gone. And I was like, there's a couch open. So I jumped on that couch at 3:40, took a 2 hour nap until my wife wakes me up and goes, uh, hey, are you going to get ready? Because I've been waking up about 5 because I can't sleep. So I'm getting up at 5 every morning. So at 5 for about 2 hours, just about 2 hours after I laid down, she wakes me up and says, hey, are you getting ready? Yeah. The only reason I got up so early is because I couldn't sleep. So I'm really worn out after a couple of nights. Let me see, when did I start spending the night? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's 3 nights. I wasn't spending the cold room here, the cold house here, but I was at my parents' house on a wood floor with like a little thin mat. And yeah, so it'll be nice to get in my bed. I can't wait, but I am going to go work out because I got to work out. Hello, OG Star Wars. I got to go work out. That's something I got to do. Um, but um, anyway, that's neither here nor there. I am glad the electricity's up for everyone on the block here. I don't know if everyone's moved back in yet. We got the message this afternoon. Oh, I'm definitely getting my workout in now. Now I'm back. Now the good news is, Laura, I was a week ahead on my workouts. I had a I will work out an extra day or something and just throw those numbers up just in case I can't go work out. Why I just established a whole week ahead. I was like, wow, I'm 1 week ahead in my workouts now. Now that's even been completely washed out because last week they were shut down. I think they opened up this weekend, but I couldn't go work out. So now's the time to get back on the workout, and I'm perfect right now. In fact, I'm doing a feast or famine diet. So I famine, don't eat anything for a couple of days, and then I can, within limits, eat whatever I want. You don't go hog wild, but in every other day, I'm on my strict diet. Um, I got this from a buddy of mine. He's the lead security guard at our workplace, and he is in perfect shape. And he's been doing 2 on, 2 offs, 2 on, 2 offs. I was like, well, do I have to do kind of do 2 on, then regular diet, then do 2 offs, off the diet completely later on? He went, yeah. He said I mix it up all the time, and he lives that way. And so I was like, okay. So I want to hello Fizzy. Um, I want to do that, but I have fasted 3 days in the past week. Most of those when I was at the house because I couldn't eat much because I was rationing my food because I was iced in, and then the tree fell, and I didn't have enough food. I had enough food for 2 days, dry food and stuff. I had enough dry food for 2 days, and then when I saw that, I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna be. They're not coming out for another couple of days. I need to famine. So that Saturday was the last day I ate. Didn't eat any Sunday. Didn't eat any Monday, and then ate a little bit Tuesday and had enough for one more meal. But then when the snow was melting on Wednesday, it was in the tree fell. And I was like, well, now I can't get out. So I ate my second meal Wednesday and Thursday. No, Wednesday I fasted again. And then Thursday ate whatever I had left. Because by then I knew I was getting out of the house. I was able to get out of the house by then. So I have 3 famine days that I can cash in. 2 I'm cashing in this weekend because we're going to go see my little girl do a cheer competition on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm just going to burn that one. And then the other one, I think I'm just going to save. Like I said, I love banking them. And I may do a fast this week or definitely next week. Um, oh, you played a lot of board games, Michael. I did not play any board. I haven't played a single board game. I'm hoping my buddy doesn't have a night shift job. He got a job at security at a hospital. I hope he's not working nights. I'm going to text him. If not, I do have a backup. I do have a backup that I'm going to try to use. But I'm going to try to get some games in Saturday, but only a few. I can only get 4 games maybe in, and that's if I'm lucky. So, but I'm trying to get everything situated right now, and then I'm going to call my buddy Jake. Yeah, now that after 9 days, I finally got electricity. Don't like I said, I don't have internet right now. Once I get internet, we'll do part 3 of this stream, celebration stream. This is stream for 9, part 2. Just want to do an update, and I won't do another one. The next one will be like the official one, but it'll be part 3, and the final stream I'll do for quite some time, unless I'm doing a more civilized age. I used to do a lot more live streams, but I had to stop because you guys know this. It's been very busy at night. I'm the only one here, so I'm feeding the kids, bathing them, brushing teeth, changing for bedtime, getting them down for bed. And then I have a choice. I can create some videos, record some podcasts, clean. And that's really my choices. Sometimes I'll read if I have books. But I just finished all my books right before we lost power. I finished my last book I was reading because we were supposed to do a podcast. So, podcast, cleaning, or doing my own, filming my own videos, and streaming hasn't been high up there. So, yeah, for people who don't know, I've been out of electricity for 9 days. 9 days until today. Today is day number 9. Finally, 9 days since we last went out. Our electric company had no clue what they were doing. They were totally overwhelmed. They underestimated the situation very, very poorly. They promised, they were the most ignorant promise. By last Wednesday, they'd have everyone set up. And they doubled down on that on Tuesday night. Don't worry, folks. I know it doesn't look like much progress, but Wednesday, 90% of you will be done. And then on Wednesday night, they went, Saturday, 90% of you will be done. And when Saturday came and missed, because they're at 90, wait, what day is it? Yeah, they're at 90% today, I think, because they were hitting all the little ones. And they're going to get the rest of the people. There's like a small percentage that's in an area in town. No, not in town, but in another town up in our area here. And the reason they are in the low bottom 10%, and they won't get it till next week, is because when those telephone poles fail, when those electric poles fail, people stripped the what are they called, transmitters or whatnot. They took all the metal cables and stuff. They stripped the poles of all the metal and sold it for scrap. And so now Energy has to order all new stuff because it's a bunch of hillbillies that live up there, and they probably stole it for their crack addiction. I don't know. But Energy was not happy. Like, their poles have been stripped. They robbed them of all the metal. So, can you believe that happened? So they are the dead last ones. That whole area is the dead last to get it. I was the last person I knew who didn't have it. People were texting me yesterday going, you don't have? Someone asked me, my church wants to come over here this next Sunday. And I was like, we don't have power. And you don't have power? They thought everyone had power. And I was like, no, 80% have power, but we don't. And they finally got the rest of us. So, but it took 8 trucks. It took 8 trucks to do it. So, Sebastian or Hayden's, well, I like Sebastian Shaw's. Anakin's really good. So I don't hate Hayden Christian either. I think he's fine. But anyway, let me let you go. That's it. Just wanted to do an update. Part 3, final celebration 9K stream coming up.